Happy Sunday, Limeys. As I stated earlier, I'm going to show you guys my bone broth recipe. I went to the farmer's market yesterday here in Boulder County, Boulder, Colorado, and got some chicken backs and necks and things of that nature. And I had missed the farmer's market, and I was super excited to get fresh eggs and all sorts of groovy stuff. And so time for some chicken bone broth. So it's a pretty easy, pretty quick deal. So let's get started.
Okay, everybody. So here are my ingredients. You have garlic, peppercorns, bay leaves, ginger, onion, apple cider vinegar, Himalayan sea salt, and the chicken bones that I roasted. I bought them raw. And so it's very important to roast the bones before you make a bone broth. It helps to get all of the nutrients out of the bones as you're cooking it. Here's my stock pot. There is some garlic in it. You can see I've already thrown it in. Celery and carrots. And this is actually spring water that I've used from El Dorado Springs, which is right down the road. So now the key ingredient here actually is the apple cider vinegar. And the reason is that it helps to leach all the minerals and all the great stuff that is in the bones, and it helps to get it out. So I had put some in already in the water. And so what I usually do is I don't really measure it, and I probably should, but I put I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 tablespoons. And Cameron just came in and asked for an orange. And then you put the bones in, and you let them soak for 25 minutes. And so we'll just quickly stick these in so you can kind of get the gist of it. This is like my first attempt trying to hold the phone and do something. So if it's shaky and confusing, I apologize. And of course they're stuck because I let the bones cool after I roasted them. And so you can kind of see all that fat and whatnot. And there is a little bit of meat on the bones. A lot of people put like chicken feet or beaks, and it's for the cartilage. It's really good for us. It's a little too much for me. I haven't worked up my nerve yet to actually do that part. So, okay. So I'll be back in just a minute after I have all my ingredients in the pot and I peel Cameron's orange. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so now you can see that everything is just kind of in and floating. And I'm gonna let this soak for about 25-30 minutes so that the vinegar can do its magic. And then I'll turn on the heat.
Now, the key with actually making the broth is I'm going to bring it up to a boil slowly. So I'm probably going to put it on medium-high. And then I'm going to let it boil for about 25-30 minutes. And then at that point, I put the lid on, I turn the heat down to low, and we're going to let this baby cook for 24 hours. And the first several hours, I'm going to be skimming, all the crud off the top. But the key in the cooking part is that you keep it at a really, really light boil. Like, it's not going to simmer. You want it to be bubbling just a tiny bit. And the 24 hours is key because you're doing it at such a low temperature. You need that time to get all the minerals and all the vitamins and all the great cartilage and everything out of the bones. A lot of people do this in a crock pot. Confession, I am crock pot deficient. She and I don't get along very well, and I've really only mastered like 2 dishes in the thing. And I know all of you are gonna be like, what are you talking about? You just put the crap in, put the lid on, turn it on. No, it's Christina Karma with the crock pot. So I always do mine in a pot. So happy Sunday to all of you. We had the gorgeous weather yesterday, and then today we had, you know, the spring thunderstorms roll in. So it's been kind of a quiet day around here. But I send you kisses and love and light and wellness and health, and take 2 more steps. Even though it's raining and whatnot, the weather's still nice. We have windows open, and we did play outside a little bit today. And so I just wish all of you a great week coming up, and that you have a great Sunday meal with the people that you love. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right. See ya.